The next thing, she has some connectivity, so that's good. The next thing I want to check on is, um, I refer to these as languages because I believe it's more than just getting them to do things. It's actually talking to them about how you want to talk. So, one of the first things I want to talk about is the language of touch. And of course, that goes through um, everything we do with them. They don't tend to interact with each other with extended touch except scratching. This also starts the process of, can we move this one thing? The shoulders. Good. Can we move this one thing, which is the haunches? It's also a nice start to having them understand that I might want them to move sideways from a single leg aid. The lighter they are, the more they understand that this, I want to talk to you, and this will always mean the same thing. Move your haunches. That was okay. She more walked forward than moving sideways. So I'm going to ask her again. There. She's walking forward again. There. Good. And that can get better. It's fine. I just want to see what we've got going on. This is also a great thing to have in here to, when you are somewhere and they're distracted, you have something that is very simple that you do very frequently that they know, to say, can we focus? There we go. Good. Here again. Not backwards. Not backwards. There. Good job. It's also the beginning of them thinking about different ways to use their body. So they will not tend to, as they're moseying through their lives, to cross their legs or do things like that. There, good. So this begins that process of adduction, abduction, moving their body in different ways. Something I have realized is that if this aid to move the haunches around the shoulders is not clear, or takes a long time for them to respond to, then it's not going to be much different under saddle. So I'm setting the expectation for what I'm going to want under saddle. Well, expectation is a little bit strong. This is how I'm going to ask you. This is how I'm going to ask you to move your haunches. There you go. The lighter or more responsive she is, because light is kind of a trap of a word. You know, what is light, what isn't light. And again, the same thing she did on the other side, instead of yielding the haunches really clearly, she yielded them and then walked forward. So these are things that I want to make more clear, not walking forward. Good. So that's going to be some improvement stuff that I will work on. So working with suggestion is working with movement. It's closer to the way horses talk to one another. And I find this very powerful, mainly because they definitely start to connect the dots when I say, this is how I want to talk to you. So I'm saying, I would like you to move away from this movement. I would like you to move away from this movement. I would like you to, there you go. That way in our interactions, when I need to move her haunches, I can just step, not forward, not forward. I can just step around and ask her to yield the haunches because I need to move over to take a horse by or something of that sort. So very useful to have. I like all the horses to have it. It also can be very calming. Again, like I mentioned before, when you go to a new place and they go, very good. They go, oh my gosh, what's going on? Well, we have activities that we can do that bring them back to center, bring them back to thinking and hanging out with us. Hello.